video, and this video will have the moderations and the different exercises. So the first one, we're going to do a jumping jacks. So we're going to do straight jumping jacks. So a jumping jack could be like this. This is the traditional jumping jack, which we all know. And when you do the fitness challenge, you go at your own pace.
Yes.
Okay? If this is your pace, that's your pace. But every week it should improve. So maybe you end up getting to that pace. If you can't do that, the other alternative would be just one leg out. That would be a jumping jack as well. And if sometimes you go here, here, bend, that could also be, and then the faster you go, and then again, if you can't bend your knees, that. So that would be the jumping jacks. The next thing that we're going to do are squats. Now the squat would just be here, and we go down, and we come up. Your feet will be parallel, and you go down, chest up, come up, here, and up. That's the traditional squat. If for some reason you're not able to do that, we have some alternatives.
Yeah. Joe is going to be the wall for me. So if I'm here, all I'm doing is coming down to where I'm comfortable, feet shoulder length apart, okay? Coming down, and then I'm sliding up the wall. I'm coming down as much as I can, sliding up the wall. You need to get a chair in front of you, and she's the wall. Same thing. I got the chair. I'm sliding down. I'm pulling myself back up. Always be mindful. Safety is always number one.
And then we have what we call squat jumps. So a squat jump, again, if you are advanced, you do it one way. If you're in between, you do it one way. And if you're a beginner, you do it one way. So a squat jump would normally be you squat down and you power up. Squat up. Use your arms to get height. Okay? Now, if you can't do that, we do a squat in this stand up. So you squat and power up.
Off your toes, right, feet off the ground.
So we go down and on your tippy toes. That's one way.
That's
Down and one way. If you can't go on your tippy toes, just go squat and straight up. Squat, straight up. Now we have a chair. If you are going to do your tippy toes, you can do
no, because this won't go anywhere.
Okay.
So if I'm doing the squat, I'm going just like that. But if I do it this way, I might pull the chair.
Okay. Depending on how sturdy your chair is, if you do a sturdy chair.
So if I have a chair, I'm sitting here, shoulder length apart, and I'm going down, and I'm coming back up.
Now, ultimately, the goal is for you to try this. Is to be able to have the chair and sit down in the chair, but guess what? Come straight back up, as opposed to sitting down and doing this. So ultimately, the goal would be that you can sit down and you can stand up without touching the sides of the chair.
So right now, for those people who might have a hard time, that might have injuries in their hips, legs, back, start doing some mobility exercises where you're standing here before the challenge starts and just lift your leg up and just hold it. What you're doing is you're strengthening up them hip muscles. Switch legs, hold your leg up, get those legs going, okay? Same thing with your arms. Put that arm out for a count of 5, then you could do 10. So start doing stuff, moving around, so before you start going down in the squat position, you'll be okay.
And that should be part of your warm-up. We didn't show you a warm-up today, but when he just showed you some arm circles and things like that, that would be the warm-up. So you do your warm-up, you do your exercises, and then you do a cool down. So we still have some more. We have squat punches. And again, everything we're showing you is on the fitness challenge. So a squat punch, you squat and you punch. Now, you may not be in the hole here. You stand up and you punch. You can go there, right? And if you can't do that, you can go on the wall. I'll be the wall again. And then you can squat, punch. Squat on the wall and you punch. Okay? So that's your squat punch. Now the next one would be your jump rope. And the jump rope is a traditional jump rope. And we're going to show you what you can do if you have a jump rope and if you don't have a jump rope. And again, a basic jump rope is here. You don't have to get fancy with it. There's a lot of things you can do with the jump rope, but we don't need you to get too fancy.
Yes.
If you don't have a jump rope, you
doing
just
air
mock it. You do air jump. So you're here and you swing your arms, okay? Now, if the bouncing too much on your knees, then we go tap out. Tap out.
Keep moving those arms.
Keep moving those arms. Now, remember, the faster you go,
The
the
more calories.
more calories you burn. So if you're here, and the same thing with the jump rope. Now, people can get fancy and we'll do that on our app, where we do jumping jacks, we do front. So there are a lot of different things we can do with the jump rope. But for now, we just want you to get moving and to keep improving every week.
Yeah.
We have front lunges. So the front lunge, we're gonna start with our right foot. We go down, we come back up. Left leg down, come back up. Down, come back up, down, come back up. Now, there are chair lunges we can do as well as alternates. So he's gonna show you a chair lunge. If you don't want to do it without
So the same thing. You hold this. Now remember, to have balance, if I'm holding on this chair, the outside leg is the leg. Well, you can do either side, but if I'm using my outside leg, I'm going to go there where, look at the balance I have. The inside leg stays down. So I'm doing a lunge on the left foot. I'm on this side of the chair and my balance is over here because it's helping me. It'll be kind of off balance if I'm doing it this way. That doesn't even feel good. So the same thing, when you come over here on this side of the chair.
So it's opposite, it's like you're running.
The opposite. My left arm is on the chair, my right leg is going out. That's my lunge. That's what you're doing.
And if you can't go all the way
Yes, you
down,
go slow.
we meet you where you are. So if this is all you can do, that's all you can do. Just do that, okay? So with that, we have back lunges. If you work the front part of the body, we always work the back. So the same thing, arms here, and you go back. You're going back.
We always praying while we're doing it.
We're going back. So if you can't go all the way down, it's here. It's here. And again with the chair, same thing, opposite arms.
Yep.
So right arm down, left leg goes back.
And like she said, you can go down as much as you can. If you want two chairs or hold the wall at the same time, just get to the point where you feel comfortable. Okay.
Come back up. Come back up. So that's good there. Now we have lateral lunges. A lot of times they call those speed skaters. And we're going to, you go from side to side. Now, normally, if you're advanced, you'll be here. If you're not advanced, you might just step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. If your back hurts, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. We have to meet you where you are. You all are going to be approved by your doctors to make sure that you can do the contest, make sure you're healthy. But we don't know your all levels, but we do know that there's something that you all can do.
Okay.
So now we have butt kicks. Butt kicks are kind of funny because as an athlete, we don't want to run that way. So butt kicks are basically you turn and you're just trying to get
just
kicking your butt. Now, if you can't do it that way, you hold onto the chair and you just
butt kick. That's it.
Here, one at a time, or if you want to go twice, you can go fast. So it just depends.
So bring that leg out. Or you doing one at a time? Or if you get a rhythm, you can do that.
Okay. And the last thing on the standing one is jogging in place. Now, this is an active rest type of jog that we're doing the fitness app where we do in between our sessions. But when we want you to jog in place, if you can, knees up, jog in place. Now, again, fast, you go here. And then if you can't go there at that pace, then we're here. But again, it's alternate arm. When you run, you don't run same arm, same leg. So when you're doing your jogging in place, it's the same thing. Now we're going to show you 4 more, and these will be the ones that be down the ground. We're going to do our push-ups. So there are different variations of push-ups. We can start off on the ground again. JoTyme Fitness, you know what we say? We meet you where you are. So Tyrone will do
the basic. I'll do the real push-up. Let Joetta do the girl push-up.
I know no such thing as that.
No,
He's a
somebody,
so,
they're gonna have to put their knees down.
it's not, I'm doing a girl push-up. I can do a guy push-up, but we're doing push-ups and we're
Where did
alternate.
this
'Cause
competition
some
thing
people
come
don't identify like that. So you do the one that you want to do. So this is one push-up here. That's the one you can do that way. Good. The other one is that way. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a wall push-up that you get to the wall
Yes,
and you push in.
that's right.
You stand back, you push in. Same thing, same effect, okay? And then you can do the chair push-up. Have a sturdy chair. Okay,
Okay.
good.
And at times when you get tired, say if we on a count of 10, stand up and push a position, a plank position. So if you're starting out and you done did all the other exercises, you get to 4 and you can't do it. Stay here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Stay in that position.
And everything we're doing are seconds. We're not doing 10
Yes.
push-ups, 20 push-ups.
Yes,
We're
it's for
doing
seconds.
10 seconds, 15 seconds, 25 seconds, 30 seconds. So now we're gonna get down for our Russian twist. And a side view of that. And again, Russian twist, the different ways to do that. We could do it when you're like this,
Yes.
feet on the ground, and you're twisting. You could take your feet up and you could twist from side to side. You could turn, put your feet down and go elbow to knee. That's the twist. Now in the chair, if you can't get down the floor, it's the same thing. You sit in the chair.
So this way, for me, would be, because if I do it, no, that's right, it's no handles. The other chair I sat in that had handles, it'd be hard to. So the same thing, you're reaching
Twist.
side to side.
And
That's
this is
what
for
you-
your obliques, so make sure you
Yeah.
twist. We want you to work your obliques. Okay?
And touch, hold, that's one. And you come all the way to the other end. You hold. And you hold. Okay? All for the obliques, all for that core in the chair position.
And then we have our crunches. We're back down the floor again, and this is for our abs. So we're gonna show you advanced, medium, and beginner. And again, at JoTyme Fitness, we meet you where you are. So if we're gonna do a crunch, we're gonna always keep your abdominal tight, and we're gonna go down and come up. Do not collapse on the way down. We're not going here. If you're advanced, you come here, you come here. You go back down and you stay tight. That's your crunch, okay? If you are more intermediate, you may go in here still, a little bit lower down, but up. But the bottom line is keep your abs tight. Now, if you can't get down the floor, we have the old good old chair again, and we do our crunches from a seated position.
So when you first start out, make sure your back is on, no, it's 30. Back is on the chair. Just come up just a little bit with your butt, and then come up and just go back, touch. Come up and go back, touch. Come up and go back, touch. Trust and believe me, this right here will work all of those core muscles and those abs just by going up. Once you get more advanced, you can come closer to the end of the chair. Make sure your feet are shoulder length apart. Now you got a deeper crunch. You're going all the way back down. You have a deeper crunch, okay?
And then the last one that we're going to do, again, everything we showed you are the ones that will be on the challenge. We do mountain climbers. So you're gonna get down, and again, we're gonna show you variations. So you're gonna get down on your mat, on your carpet, your bottoms are gonna be down, and you're gonna bring your feet in with your bottoms down. Okay? And the faster you go, that works on calves, glutes, arms, triceps. It works on everything. Now, if you can't, if you are down, and you can't do that, then you just bring it in on your knee. Your knees stay on the ground, and you bring your foot in. That's one way, okay? Or it may just be straight in,
Yes.
if you can do that. So we go from one this way to this,
Tap,
tap, the knees down,
and just bring it
and
in.
bring it in.
And on the chair.
On the chair,
same thing.
if you can't get down the floor,
You just got to get mobile on a chair. You don't have to.
Okay, I keep forgetting, yeah.
Once you get your body weight on the chair, you move back and you just bring your legs up, like going the mountain. That's all you're doing. You're climbing up the mountain. If
And
you
then
get a
it's the same-
rhythm where it's good, you come up the mountain.
So I guess it'd be the same thing on the wall,
So bring it up
here.
easy. Yes.
or
Same
here.
thing. Yep. All of that is JoTyme 20.